guys, and welcome back to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. We have a crazy morning here. Our house is hopping. We've got lawn control or weed control people here. We have trucks dropping off dirt. We have the guy that's going to be laying the dirt and spreading the dirt. So super busy. Plus Chase and I are going to be doing some home upgrades around here. So I hope you guys are ready, but let's get straight into today's video.
Forgot that feeling, the sun in my face, it's so well needed. Life will take care of the rest. Biking alone in the sunset, through the canal, so the mindset I needed. Yeah, I needed.
Okay guys, it's windy, so I hope you can hear me, but the first area we're going to work on today is this flower bed. We have our mulch. I went ahead and went with a lighter color this time to kind of match all the stain and wooding we've been doing. I did black last year, but that's because we didn't have much black on the house. Now I feel like it would be too much and too dark. So the first thing we're going to do is pull all these weeds that have come up. So you're going to see us do that, and then we're going to put the mulch down. You guys always ask me about these little bushes. I have no idea what they are. If I can figure it out, I'll put it down below in my description box, but you guys always ask. But now let's get these flower beds up to par. So here's all the weeds we pulled out. We always put it in one pile. I normally throw it out in the grass, but it's so windy, I don't want it to blow away. And you definitely want to trash all this. If you leave it in your yard, it's just going to grow more weeds, which is what we pay for our yard not to do. So we'll throw all this in the trash. We are going to go ahead and rape this up and start with our fresh new color just because it won't take that long. So we are going to go ahead and get this old. They swear, like they always say, it guarantees for a year not to fade. It always does, because this was once black and it's almost like a brown now, but it was pitch black last year and it just faded over the summer. So we're gonna get this out. This is the new stuff we got, just in case you're wondering. It's from Lowe's. We've never used this kind, like a blend before, but it was the color I wanted. So I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Okay, so now they're all cleaned out. They look so much better already just because that other mulch was getting so bad. So now we're gonna go ahead and start opening these and putting these out. We went ahead and got 3 bags since we were changing up the color. I think we might have only needed 2 if we would have kept the color the same, but since we were changing it up, we wanted to have plenty. So, but it is already looking a ton better.
There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No, wanna hold your hand in mine, watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I want us to act like we are.
Okay, sorry if it's super windy and loud, but I wanted to show you the difference between this and just dirt. Our last mulch actually looked like dirt, and so I love that this just looks more finished off, but I think this looks so much better. We'll show you an after once we're completely done.
Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Wow, wow. This could be magical. Wow, wow.
Okay, so I came inside so I could get a drink and talk to you guys. It's so loud out there. It's really windy today, and then he has his equipment working on the backyard, but it looks so much better out there. It's really weird right now with the sun and the shade, so if you stay until the end of the video, I'll show you what it looks like once the sun's kind of down and it's all shaded. I'll add a clip at the end of today's video. And I also wanted to let you guys know I will be showing you the planters, how they turned out, and how we will plant them. But first, I'm going to take you outside. Our septic, you guys always wonder what the green thing is in our yard, and it's our septic system, and it's supposed to be flat in the yard. I'll walk over to our neighbors so you can see how it's supposed to be flat in the ground, but ours isn't. So while we have all this dirt, we had him put some dirt over there by it, and Chase is gonna like level it out some. So I'll take you out there and show you what Chase is doing. We got that built up pretty much right there. Oh, sorry, I have George on the leash, so he pulled me. Now we're taking some of the extra dirt and filling in down here where George was digging. So we're just trying to fill up as many holes as possible while we have all this dirt. Okay, we came back inside to eat lunch real fast, but I promised you guys I would show you guys how we did the planters, and I actually filmed that right after my last video, so I'm in that same outfit. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that right now.
I think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose. I remember every day that I spent right here with you. Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel as good as I do. Baby, I wanna still act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Wow, wow. This could be magical.
Okay, well, you guys were watching that. We finished up lunch. So I've done 2 coats of like sealing it, but I need to do 1 more, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and show you a finished product of how they look outside of our house. They are amazing. I love like pulling up to it now. It really helped with the black and white being so harsh. So let's go ahead and put the last coat on these, and then I'll show you like the after reveal. Okay, so this is what I'm using to go ahead and seal those planters. I'm showing you guys inside because it is so windy. So this is all, we haven't even touched it. Like, this thing will last forever, and I just put it on with a brush. And like I said, this is my last coat. We're doing 3 coats, and this will be the last one.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger.
Okay, so I'm so happy with how those planters turned out. You guys just saw the finished product. They look gorgeous. That's actually the first like woodworking project Chase has ever done, and I feel like he did it great. So if I ever need him to do anything else, he's definitely set himself up. We still have some areas we're gonna work on. I wanna hang something on our white brick outside. We have to do a little bit of caulking where our house is cracked a little bit. Oklahoma doesn't normally get earthquakes, and we had a few like the last couple years, and you can really see it when you paint anything white. You see any spacing or gaps because it's so bright, and then you see the dark hole. So we have to work on that. Plus the guy just put all the sod in the back, so we have to lay I think we got a pallet and a half of sod, so we have to lay that in the back. So we still have lots more work to do, so don't click off yet. Let's all go get to work. Okay, so that's all the sod out there that we're gonna be laying. Me and Chase can do that, so we just paid for him to pick it up and drop it off because we don't have a truck, but we're saving money, like a lot of hours and hundreds of dollars of him laying it just because we can do it ourselves. So that's just a little DIY tip. You can have people pay them for the items that you can't do or the areas, and then tackle the things you can. And then I had a quick question about when we hung our lights, how we keep the cords from showing. I need to repaint this, but basically Chase staples them in right here to this corner. It's stapled in, and then we had painted it white so you wouldn't see it. Now we had to take it down when we were painting, so this cord got moved a little bit, so I'll go back over it with white. But that's all we do. We just kind of hid it, tucked it away in that corner, and then painted it to match everything. So then when you stand back, I promise you, you never see it. I've even taken quite a few pictures over here, and you have no idea that it's there. So that's what we did with that cord. So as far as future projects, we're definitely going to work on like doing rocks and like stepping stones or pavers down here. It just gets really muddy, and grass just really can't grow here because it's so shaded from the sun. So I definitely want to do that like all down this strip. You can see we already have a few stones here, just so when we walk out we have a place to step when it's muddy. And then we kind of want to do the same thing along here, do some type of, I'm not going to put flowers back here. I love flower beds, but we're in the country and I just don't like snakes and spiders and all of that. So we're going to do something over here as well. So that will be a future project. These little gutter things always blow away. And so I saw on Pinterest, you can fill it with like, kind of like river rocks. So I'm going to work on that at some point all the way around the house. I need to paint right here. So the dirt used to go that far up when they sprayed the house. So I'll fill in the dirt, like I'll paint it, and then when we fill in the gravel or dirt here, something pretty, it should cover the very bottom of it. But we still have lots to do, especially out here in the backyard, but we're definitely at least making a dent. But that is calling our name.
There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So as you can see, we got about half of it done. We were hoping we could just make it to the willow, and we pretty much did. So that was a pallet and a half. But it looks beautiful. We're really happy with it.
I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me break it. You're falling into me, touch me. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Okay guys, it's a little bit later. We came inside and had dinner. I showered. I hadn't showered for the day and I just felt gross from laying all the sod. But we have a few more things we want to do before it gets dark. I think we're going to attempt to hang the greenery thing outside. He's looking at me like he doesn't want to, so I'm not sure. And then we have some like cracks that we have to fill like with the caulking, so we're gonna head back outside now. Okay, it's hard to see here because of lighting, like it's part sun, part shade, but if you guys look up close, there are command strips. We have these on the outside of our house. It's kind of right here on this little nook area, and it's for the summer. The girls can, I even put like things down because it gets muddy here, but they can hang their towels while they're swimming. It's here. It can dry if they get in and out, and it's just like the perfect spot. The first time we did these, they fell off with just like the normal, just from rain and stuff, but we ended up gluing them on the second time, and they've lasted a couple years, and like they're not going anywhere. So I've learned this time to go ahead and glue them on, because that's how we're gonna hang this thing up right here. We've got to put it together, and we're gonna put it right here in between both of the windows. We've had it there once before, but we didn't glue the command hooks on, so we learned after this time to go ahead and glue it so they stay. Funny story, these were actually like really pretty silver, and then we had our house sprayed and I sprayed over them. But it's perfect because they blend in, so I went ahead and just bought white ones for over here. That way we don't have to like drill into the brick, because it's really hard to do, and I change my mind a lot. So if so, I can just like pull them off and repaint the brick. But I'll show you this when it's done. I always get tons of questions about this. I picked it up from Big Lots a few years ago, and it was on clearance for like $3.28. They still have it, so just kind of watch it, and it goes on sale at different times of the year, and grab it. And then this stuff is fake. I tried putting real in, it was just really hard to keep alive, and I just picked it up from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I don't feel like it does justice on the camera, but it adds a little green to all this white. So we always like it up there just for a little pop of color. You guys know if I have color, it's probably just gonna be green. But yeah, I think that looks really good right there. What do you think, Chase?
Yeah, it looks really good, because that whole side is just plain white and windows, where the other side we've got tons of brown and black and
right,
gray, so it adds some color over there.
Perfect. Okay, now that we're finished with hanging the greenery, we're gonna go do some caulking just where there's cracks, and this is what he uses to do it. And he has this little doodad that squirts it up. Do you have to have the doodad?
Yeah, you need the doodad. You need it. Otherwise it'd be really hard to squeeze that out.
Okay, so
you need the doodad.
You need the doodad when you get the caulking.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good to know. So he's still working on that. And then over here, we still haven't figured out what to do up here. That's our old paint color. So that will be a future project as well. I've thought about painting it. I've thought about doing wood and staining it. So many options. That's definitely on the list. So you'll see that coming up soon as well. Yeah. So if you see right here in our siding, like the wood's kind of splitting. Once again, when this was painted dark, we had no idea. When it was that color up there, you really don't notice it. As soon as you paint things white, you see flaws. So just remember that. We don't mind. We'll fix it, but you do see a lot more issues. But then just like that, it's fixed.
Yeah, looks good.
So if they were doing this with like this paint, sorry guys, I shook you really bad, would they just fill it and then have to sand it and paint it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to just sand it down and paint it.
So if you don't have white, you would fill it, sand it, paint it.
I wonder if they have any colored, you know, caulking. If they have brown or black caulking.
Yeah, I don't know.
That may help.
Perfect. Okay, I know this is a bright angle, but I'm considering having Chase put a swing here, so like a 2 or 3 cedar wood swing, and I would stain it to match the door and the planters. Now, in order to do that, I'd have to get rid of this, which I don't need, and do like a smaller table and slide these chairs closer together. I can't decide if I like it, if it'll be too much. I think it would be neat to come out here in this, you know, in the evening and swing. So let me know down below in the comments section. Should I get a swing right here or just leave it as is? I'm definitely looking for a new rug. You guys, if you've been around for a while, you know I had a big area rug out here. I'm looking for a new one, but let me know your thoughts on the swing. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. We've just been doing so much house projects since we're stuck at home, and I love getting to share them with you guys, especially just the DIY ones or budget friendly, because we're all in the same boat and it's so nice to save money while like doing upgrades on your house. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, I would love for you to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.